We did some digging and we found something exciting and brand new from Ninja. This is so cool. This has never been seen before. It's brand new. It is everything you could want because it's not just an air fryer and every other mode like broiling and, you know, a baker and a toaster and a steamer and you can do roasts and pastas and all kinds of things. You can actually steam bake in this. You can do combo meals, more of a vertical design. I just wanted to show you everything you're getting here in addition. Oh, and that price, check this out. This is normally $229. It's a Today Special. But before I came out here into this studio, it was $159. It's $139. They took another $20 off. And so that's a $90 savings for you on something that you will use every single day, probably 5 times a day, morning, noon, and night. So you're getting all the additional pieces. You're getting the roasting rack, you're getting the drip tray, or you know, whatever, however you want to look at this, the crisper tray. You're getting this roasting rack as well. And a ton of amazing recipes. Wait till you see the things that Rochelle has prepared for us in this final grand finale of Alice and her career today.
Hi,
good to see you, Rochelle Lucas.
Too. I'm so excited to bring the food to the celebration today.
I know, right? Always, never a party until good food and champagne is served.
It's true. Well, I don't have champagne, but I do have cake.
I've got the champagne. You got the cake?
I got the cake. We're ready to throw a party. So do you remember maybe 5 years ago with Ninja when we brought in the Foodie, the Ninja Foodie?
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a pressure cooking is really big. This is the newest technology. This is the HyperSteam technology. So we've made it easier. We're gonna get your dinners to you in in just 15 minutes. And so you can cook your pastas underneath and then your proteins on top, nice and crispy. So we did our pasta and broccoli Alfredo in our pan underneath here.
Did you start with raw pasta? I mean,
raw
like
pasta
uncooked?
and sauce, and then we did our chicken on top, all nice and tender and juicy and crispy. So I'm gonna walk this up front here so we can serve it and cut into
This is better than like a big oven that, you know, you heat up and it takes 20 minutes to heat and it heats up the kitchen. It's like a little mini oven, but so much better.
Yes, it is. And it's 14 in 1, and I will walk you through all the different things on the panel, but it does 14 different things. So we like to say it does, you know, our combi meals, and combi is short for combination. And so this is what I think a lot of restaurants use, something very similar, except you're not spending thousands and thousands of dollars for those. We're bringing it to you for, you said 139?
139.
That's amazing. Like, I haven't seen it under 200, so that's even a surprise for me.
Look for this in retail, you're gonna be looking at $230. That's what the retailers are charging for the same thing. We are even doing the free shipping on top of the $90 savings, and we've got this on 5 Flex. So you can do this, pay a little, get it now, start playing with it. You'll love it for the holidays as a second oven, but it's its own self-contained oven, and that's just the beginning of all those 14 features which we're gonna go through. Keep in mind, this is also qualifies for extended holiday returns. So if you wanna get it for you or as a gift, you've got all the way through the end of January to make your decision. What a treat to be able to play with this and do way more than even any other air fryer. I have a Ninja air fryer at home. I love it. It's one of my favorite things in my kitchen. But this is like way more features, like by 5 times.
It is. It's a 14 in 1. So not only is it going to bake, it's also going to steam and crisp. It's an air fryer. You can also use it for sous vide. I love it for my vegetables. But being able to do a whole meal just like this for a whole family, or maybe if it's just you and your husband at home, maybe you're doing some meal planning on a Sunday night and packaging them up to make it easy throughout the week, to be able to do all sides of your plate, a 360 meal. So your protein, your pasta, your rice, your quinoa, all of those different things. You never have to boil, you know, think about how many things I'd have to have on my oven to do this. I'd have to boil my pasta. I'd have to do my broccoli separately. I'd have to do my chicken separately. So it's easy cleanup too. We're gonna make it easy for you to clean up, and you're gonna get dinner on the table faster. So you're getting this roasting pan, you're getting this tray, you're also getting a roasting rack that does a beautiful job crisping the skin of like a turkey or any of your proteins for the big holiday feasts or feasts. Feasts, absolutely. All the feasts, all the parties. Think about how much time you're gonna save, because you can really go from frozen to cooked in 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
So you don't have to wait for your proteins to thaw. So especially when the new year hits and we all start, I mean, everybody's kind of slacking a little this week because we're getting close to Christmas, but once your work schedule gets busy again, you're really gonna love having this.
Chocolate cheesecake, oh my gosh, chicken Chicken pot pie. There's so many great, this isn't like 10 recipes. There's a ton of great recipes and lots of great info as to how fast you can do each of these dishes.
Here's how it works. So we're showing you real quick. You put your pasta or your grains in the bottom, you put your proteins on the top, and then it's gonna heat up from the bottom with that HyperSteam technology. And so it's going to keep your proteins nice and tender. Then it's gonna crisp them up around the outside with that air fry technology. So you're gonna get perfectly cooked proteins, you're gonna get perfectly cooked pasta, you're gonna get a whole meal done in just one appliance. So without having to dirty all your pots and pans.
Okay, we don't have a lot of these. These are flying already. This is our first few moments. The brand new, here it is. It's the brand new Ninja. I love the display. Let's show how it works and how easy it is to just program everything in.
Absolutely, and so the display is really easy to use. It opens with the door in the front. So if you remember from our pressure cooking times, you have to pick up that whole big pot. Now we've made it easy for you to slide things out. And so I've got this beautiful pork roast here. Oh my gosh, I need to get my little mitts here. But as soon as I pull out this pork roast, I would love to walk you through the front and show you all of the different things it does. So look at how delicious this looks. Imagine having this on your Christmas or New Year's dinner or buffet. We've got all of our root vegetables in here. It's perfectly cooked and crispy, tender on the inside, and we did it in less time too.
As you're doing that, and I do love how the crispy outside and the moist inside is just, it's perfection, without having to tend to this and baste and do all the things we do. I want to quickly show you something that I love about this.
The cake.
Before we run out of time, because this is a steam baker as well. And look at the difference between regular baking and steam baking.
Yes.
The fluffiness.
The steam makes it rise. It makes it more fluffy. It makes it more tender and moist. And so for all of your baking needs, you are going to absolutely love baking all of your cakes next year. You know, whether you're celebrating a birthday party or a retirement.
Even look at the biscuits.
Even the biscuits, for sure.
They're just fluffier because it's steam baking.
Yeah.
So therefore more moisture. Nothing dries out like it does in a big old oven.
Yeah.
And our ovens are great, but let's face it, you know, that's what they do. They're an oven. Some of them have a couple extra features. This is 14.
It is 14. Let me walk you through them. So let's come back to the Combi. And again, it's the Ninja Combi, which stands for combination, because it's a combination cooker. It's a multi-cooker, but it does 14 different things. And so you have a little toggle up here at the top that will go between Combi Cooker and Air Fry. And then that lights up the screen to show you all the different functions. So, of course, on the Combi meal side, you have your Combi meals, which, of course, we always give you all the best literature and books and recipe books to build your own with your proteins and your grains and your pastas. We have Combi Crisp, and you can just scroll through the bottom here. Combi Bake, which is that wonderful cake that Callie just showed you. Steam, even proofing your doughs, and then also your rice and pasta if you just want to do that. Then when you flip the toggle to the other side, you have all of your air fry and stovetop functions. So air fry, bake, broil, pizza, toast. It will even do your toast.
Nice.
You can do sear and saute. You can slow cook. Ooh. This is also your slow cooker. And you can do sous vide. Even sous vide. And so it's just the perfect one-stop appliance. It's the only thing you need. You know, you're gonna have fewer dishes to do. You don't have to get all these pots and pans out. Plus the door opens from the front, so it's really easy to access your food. You don't have to lift out a big pot.
I feel like one day all the traditional old-fashioned ovens are just gonna go on the wayside because they take up a whole wall. I mean, we've got a double oven over here.
It takes a lot of space.
Use it. Look at this.
And look at the steam coming from it.
Exactly.
So that is that HyperSteam technology that's new, it's innovative, and we're bringing it to you at such a great price. So what we did here is some steak fajitas. So we did our rice at the bottom, and I'm just gonna put the rice here. We've got such a big buffet here that I don't even know where I'm gonna place all the food. So I'm gonna hold this one in my hand. So in the, basically the baking tray, we did our vegetables and our meat. So I'm gonna build some tacos here. And then we have our rice and beans all set to go. So I mean, you could feed a whole family so easily in just 15 minutes. So you can go from frozen to cooked in just 15 minutes.
I love the sound of that. Frozen to cooked in 15 minutes. One appliance, in most cases, one pot.
Yes.
One pot wonder is what we call that at home when we do our cooking. I mean, everything you've seen from those chicken wings to this beautiful pasta that was made from scratch. Alice, come on in. Let's have a snack.
Did I hear taco?
There's tacos. Yes.
Guess who sent me in?
Tracy.
Come on in.
Is the Taco King.
Remember that conversation? We were like, what's your favorite food? And Tracy's like, because we were like, cheese or eggs. Tracy's like, tacos.
His desert island
5 foods.
Tacos.
Tacos.
That's
I
not just
love
one
tacos. And save room for cake. We've got a cake for you too. So here's your rice and beans. I'll let if you want a taco, I'll let you pick it up with your fingers so I don't
Okay.
touch it.
Thank you.
And then I can make a plate for you too,
Oh,
Kelly.
no,
if you
I'll
want
take
one.
a please.
You want me?
taco.
Okay.
Do what you
It's
say.
all for Alice. Okay, perfect. So we've
It's all for me?
Yes, we cooked
It's all
this
about
all
you.
in
Okay,
15
I gotta
minutes.
have a little
So
bite.
we did our rice and our beans in the bottom, and then we did all of our taco meat on the top. It's hot. It's fresh.
And fresh. Yum. Fresh greens.
Fresh greens, all of our fresh peppers and onions right on the
good.
top.
It's
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
What else do we have back here?
Let's keep going.
Okay.
Let's keep going. So
I know we've got limited time.
Yes.
I'll deliver.
Will you? On her last day, she's serving others.
I love it. I love it. So again, you saw the steam rise. We've got that HyperSteam technology in combination. That's why we call it the Combi with the air fry technology. And so we have this wonderful salmon cooked on top. And I know
Ooh, now
salmon
we're
is your favorite.
talking.
And then the bottom, we did our potatoes. And so I also want you to notice it catches all the steam in the bottom here. There's a little tray there at the bottom. It's just
I
such
see.
interesting technology. I love that it's innovative. You know, we've really changed things here up at Ninja, and we want to make sure that you're getting dinner on the table fast, that it's delicious, that it's not, you know, that you're getting your crispy, tender proteins, but then you're also being able to do your rice, your quinoa, your potatoes, your pasta.
Where did that
what you're
cookbook
looking
go?
for.
This
The
cookbook.
cookbook,
'Cause,
absolutely.
you know, I think about people who are just starting to learn how to cook, and it's overwhelming, it's intimidating, and I love that there's just so much support here. Look
Yes.
at this cookbook.
There's
Again,
a lot in there.
There's tons and tons and tons of beautiful pictures with a lot of the recipes. I mean, it just keeps going, and there's great info on how to use it. Ooh, look at that one.
We have all of our cooking charts in there. We also kind of get like have a build your own adventure chart, so you can pick your your carbs, you can pick your protein, you can pick your vegetable, and it will tell you exactly what settings to use it on. So I love that you can kind of build your own adventure. I was doing a last night I did a pasta with some chicken parmesan, but then I was like, well, what kind of pasta do I use, and what are the timing? And it had it all set there. It was so easy for me to use.
Yeah, see, it just takes all the guesswork and all the stress out of, how do I do this? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, first of all, take the stress out of spending more on this anywhere else but here today. Seriously, there's only this show and one more, I think this afternoon at dinner time. We have a couple thousand of these to go around, and we took $90 off the regular retail price. 90. You're gonna find this every store that Ninja sold, which is every store you can think of, but it's $230 there, and it's $139.99 here with free shipping and FlexPay. Pay a little, get it, play with it, try it. You will love it. I know we've got a couple more things to reveal for you. Aside from all of this.
It's a big buffet, isn't it? And
Yeah.
you can cook from, like for the salmon especially, you can go from frozen to dinner in 15 minutes. So you don't have to worry about thawing your proteins
It's
anymore.
because of this technology.
Yes, yes. So that's that HyperSteam technology. So we're working with steam and air frying at the same time. And so it's steaming from the bottom, it's air frying from the top. It's making sure you have tender, crispy proteins, but also your grains are going to be done perfectly. Your quinoa is going to be done perfectly. Your rice is going to be done perfectly. So this replaces 14 different appliances. You don't need a rice cooker. You don't need a pressure cooker. You don't need your oven or your stove. All you need is your Ninja Combi, because it's a combination of all of those different things all in one. And we're bringing it to you now at such a great price. I'm shocked at the $139 too, because this is our newest innovation, and I have not seen it less than $200.
Well, and you won't see it anywhere at this price, other than here as we speak. Look at that big bird that was pulled
Oh, yes.
out.
So you can do your bigger proteins, your bigger meats, you can do your roasts. That's exactly like one of the ones we just did here on air.
Oh my
But
gosh.
you can also do your meals. So we did our pasta with our chicken. You can air fry your wings. You can do so much more. I love it that you're going for it. We're going to go for the next thing.
Yeah, look at,
so we
we've
did a
only got
little
a minute.
chicken parmesan. We only have a minute left. And so we did the
I'll take
parm
this
on the
one
top,
out.
and then we did our pasta underneath.
Hello.
All in under 30 minutes. So, you know, for like under 15 for most meals. So
I love the dual layer cooking
yes,
capabilities.
dual layer cooking. So we've got our chicken parm on top, all of our pasta on the bottom, and it's really so quick and easy to clean up to at the end of the night.
Did you guys see, I know this is just the top layer that I just pulled out, but look what Rochelle pulled out from the second
Yes.
layer in the same oven.
Yes, our
That's
pasta.
a meal for like 8.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so I'm just gonna put a little bit more parsley on there, but look at how delicious this looks. I don't think they can bring the jib, so I will just angle
Okay.
it to the camera. There
There
we
you
go.
go.
So we did our pasta underneath, and we did our chicken parm on top, all in 15 minutes.
Talk about another
time saver.
ingenious product from Ninja. I love my air fryer. Honestly, it is like my favorite appliance ever. But I love this better.
Me
I love
too.
this more.
Me too. And here, let's just place we can put the chicken right next to it.
Okay.
And I'll put this
There's
on the
enough room.
side.
All
There
right.
should be enough room. This is just like Christmas, isn't it? You're always looking for room for the buffet.
I know, right? But I still want to say the steam baking feature right
Let's show
here.
it. Absolutely. And we
It's
cut that little piece
amazing.
of cake for Alice if she's around, the little
Good.
celebratory chocolate
Oh,
cake.
she's around. We've got some special things to talk about in a minute.
But this is the difference with that steam bake. And so with the steam, you get more rise out of your doughs, out of your cakes. It's going to be more moist, more tender.
This was literally baked
done
in a
the
regular oven.
This was done in a regular oven.
This
and
is-
this is with the steam.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Major.
amazing? So that's going to happen with all of your foods too. You're going to be able to get more of that moisture, more of that tenderness, but you're going to have wonderful proteins that are crisped on top too.
I think it's appropriate to have a big buffet as we
Yes.
celebrate the finale of our Saturday morning show. Alice and I have done this show for the last 4, maybe even 5 years. It's been truly an incredible, incredible journey. Things are going to change for come the first year of the year, which we're going to talk about in just a moment. But I want to say thank you for bringing in this incredible piece.
Thank you so much. Absolutely.
And for the celebration cake.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Keep ordering. Please don't miss out on this. It's $90 off, free shipping. It's an incredible piece. You will absolutely love it because you'll use it all the time. But I think I'm going to make my way over this way because, as I said, and you probably saw if you watched last weekend's show, we made a big announcement with Alice last weekend, and we are here to kind of round out the news this morning, Alice.
It was a hard decision to make because 20 years here at HSN it's been more than fun. It's fun, it's friends, that turned into family, and the shopping has been incredible. I hope you like everything that you bought, okay? And if you didn't, you can return it till the end of January.
Well, you are an incredible, she is an icon. She is truly, this is, when you think about HSN, you think about Alice Carone.
Finally, I got
And-
flowers.
I'll let you come in the middle, Rich. I'll sit over here by you,
Okay.
babe. So,
You scooted.
introductions to
Oh
be
my
made.
God, that's beautiful.
This is Alice's man, Rich. She talks
Hello.
about you a bit on the air.
I've heard.
And this is my man, Tracy. And
And I talk about him too.
yeah, you do. You do.
Good things?
Yeah, always.
Always.
Always. And you know, the exciting part is to have such an incredible career that was so much fun that you can't possibly call this work, but then to get to continue on with him.
You call it work all the time.
Are you talking about my time with you? Or? We are
Before we talk
excited.
too much further, I want to share something special that a lot of
I'm
friends
hoping-
behind the scenes have to share with
I'm
you, and we're
hoping
going to
it's a
pop
champagne.
this. Watch this, Alice.
Congratulations, Alice. I'm gonna miss you so much. So many years as being friends and co-workers. But more importantly, I wish you all the wonderful blessings that retirement has coming your way. Enjoy every minute. Love you to pieces. Congratulations.
I remember bonding with you over a love of travel and specifically over the California wine country. You can throw a party and cook like almost no one I know. Have a wonderful, wonderful retirement. Happy sailing.
You and I started in this business at HSN, gosh, like 20 years ago, and it's just flown by. But I'm excited for you. I know you have so many great things on the horizon for you. We're gonna miss you here terribly, but good luck with everything, and we love you.
You know, when I think back to all the memories, Alice, my biggest memory of you and I was on the HSN cruise with the other hosts. We had such a good time. I don't know where